Good morning, this is Deborah and Nana. Welcome to Morning Musings. This morning I want to share with you about a woman that I love, that is one of my favorite people on the planet, Angeles Arrien, who has been my mentor and teacher for over 3 years, and who recently passed last week on April 24th at the age of 74. And I just love everything that she's taught me. It's changed my life. And so I wanted to share a little bit about her teachings. She was a cultural anthropologist, a speaker, a mediator, one of the world's most respected tarot masters. Her work focused on the indigenous cultures and all of the wisdom that they bring. She'd study all the cultures and then, have all these wisdom teachings about cross-culturally. All of the cultures have these qualities. So like all the cultures have a way of bringing a blessing way is what she calls it, bringing intention into your day and making your day really intentional. Many teachings like that. So I started mentoring with her at the advice of a friend 3 years ago over the phone. Changed my life. And then I signed out for her Second Half of Life workshop, and this is her book, The Second Half of Life, Opening the 8 Gates of Wisdom. And she goes into the importance of us taking seriously the job of being an elder from the age of 60 to 100, and how important it is for us to live that part of our life consciously rather than thinking it's the time simply to get ready to die. That actually it's an incredible time for creativity and a time to create the things you've always wanted to do that you didn't do before, coming from a much different focus of, rather than coming from the ego of, it's like, I got to go out there and prove myself. It's like, I'm not going to do it unless it means a lot to me, which is so true. So this book has been so inspiring to me, really waking me up to, wow, let's have a go. So I highly recommend this work. Then I mentored with her some more, and I ended up signing up for her Fourfold Way workshop. This is the book. And in this course, which is a year-long course, we study the archetypes of the warrior, the teacher, the healer, and the visionary. So I flew to California 4 times for long weekends, but in between time there was a lot of study and work on these archetypes and how important it is for us to recognize that we carry all 4, and that to keep them in balance and to be conscious of the importance of those archetypes that we carry and the roles that we play in that regard, to bring us to a character building and integrity. Also, she has an amazing book, Living in Gratitude, which I absolutely love. Angeles does a lot of work about the heart. And in this book, which is arranged by month, so there's a theme every month, she talks about, there's all these exercises on gratitude, wisdom teachings from all over the world, many authors about gratitude, and how you cannot have a closed heart and feel gratitude. So gratitude is a wonderful practice that she recommends we do every day, morning and night, in order to keep our hearts open and to keep ourselves awake and aware of how many gifts and blessings are around us all the time. So this month, the month of May, is on the gift of grace. And I thought that was perfect because in working with Angeles, I just felt so much grace. She was a grace-filled being, and she brought so much grace into her work and blessed everyone that she worked with. And she worked for tens of thousands. She worked with tens of thousands of people all over the world, Finally, I want to end with one book that I have not yet read, and it's Transformative Conversations, A Guide to Mentoring Communities Among Colleagues in Higher Education. So she was also a mediator. She was very involved in colleges, in teaching youth, very interested and involved in intergenerational sharing. That, one thing she mentioned is that our country has the highest suicide rate in our elders and our youth, and how we don't draw on those 2 important parts of our community that have so much wisdom, that separate them, and that should all be combined. So yes, I just wanted to to offer gratitude to have the opportunity to have worked with her. And I want to end with one thing that she always did. She would have these teachings with hand movements to help you remember, because when we use more of our senses, we remember things. So this is one of my favorite ones. It's a good day to fly and a good day to die. And what she meant by that is, it's a good day to fly means, what gifts and talents are we going to bring into the world today to offer? And a good day to die means, what part of our false self are we going to let go and leave behind today? So I send you blessings, especially to Angeles, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.